So introduce yourself. Tell me a little bit about you.
I'm Christina. I'm a junior. I'm from Long Island, and I'm on the dance team.
How did you start dancing?
So the first reason that I wanted to start dancing was because I went to my cousin's dance recital, and she got flowers at the end. And I said to my mom, like, I want flowers. Like, how can I get flowers? And she was like, well, if you like start dancing, then you can get flowers after your dance recital. Okay, recording.
Do you consider dance a hobby or a lifestyle?
Definitely a lifestyle. So when I was in high school, I was a very stressed out individual, and I was always like putting too much on my plate with like school and dance and everything, and I got to the point where I realized that dance was like the one thing that could make like all that noise and of like stress and like anxiety like go away for whether it was an hour in class or like dancing alone like to music in my room. Dance was the only thing that could like make me feel calm and like grounded.
Did you make your college decision based on dance?
Really, all the schools that I liked and that I really considered as a place I would go to were the schools that had really good dance programs and teams I could draft for.
What made you decide to come to UConn?
So UConn's dance team here, I watched a video of their hip hop nationals on YouTube from, I believe it was 2015, so it was like the year before I graduated high school. And they have one of like the sickest, like back when like I was looking at the program, like they had like the sickest like hip hop like team against like the top schools like in the D1A division, which is like the biggest division of all the schools. And just watching the team and like watching how they like interact and like how they compete, like they're just such a force. And I saw that like competitive nature, and that was something that I knew I wanted to be a part of.
What was your experience trying out for the dance team?
So trying out, I actually had to come up here. So I'm from Long Island, so I had to drive up about 3 hours. And I had to miss my senior year dance recital, which made my dance teachers at home very upset. And it was very nerve-wracking because I really wanted to make the team, and I was sacrificing a lot for like my last like senior year performance at home. But it was honestly a lot of fun, and there were so many talented girls there that I walked out and I was like, well, that was a lot of fun, and they were really nice, but I don't think I made it, and maybe I'll try out again in the fall if they have fall tryouts.
Has being on the UConn dance team given you any unique opportunities?
Yeah, so we perform at all of the home men's and women's basketball games, and this year we actually got the opportunity to go to Madison Square Garden and perform there. And just being on the court and like knowing the history, and like I'm from Long Island, so like everyone goes to MSG all the time. Like it's so cool and like unreal to be on the floor and like to think that I'm dancing and like cheering on our team, but just at the same place that like so much history has happened with like basketball, and it's just really, it's unreal, it's surreal.
Has your commitment to the dance team ever impacted your studies?
Definitely. So dance team is a huge time commitment. So we practice like 3 times a week, and then we usually have 1 or 2 games a week at like the home basketball games at like Gamble or at the XL Center. So sometimes dance can turn into a stressor for me, even though it's that one thing that can like calm me down and like relax me. It's also stopping me sometimes from making sure I'm getting everything done that I need to get done, because at the end of the day, and like our coaches say this all the time, like school comes first.
Because the dance team is so stressful, has it impacted your love for dance?
Yeah, so sometimes dance team can make you forget like why dance is so fun and why like it can relieve so much of your stress, because it gets very specific, and it challenges you athletically, like it pushes you to your limits and to your boundaries. And sometimes you just want to dance just to have fun, and for me sometimes it's hard to separate when I'm doing something for dance team and like, committing all of my energy to do something for the team, and then still finding time to dance on my own and make it stress relieving for me outside of team life.
What does your senior year for dance look like?
So after spending 3 years on the dance team, I actually had to make the decision to not come back for my senior year, so I will not be returning. It was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make, I think, in my adult life, because dance has given me so many opportunities. And so senior year, I'm looking to join some different organizations at UConn. Like I know some people on the UConn breakdancing team club, and I'm interested in joining dance company too. And that's just something that's more in line with what I want to do for the rest of my life.
What do you hope the future holds for you and dance?
So my ultimate dream, I think for me, is being able to teach dance and like teach my own classes, where dance company would allow me more freedom to kind of explore what dance is for me and how I can teach my own classes and have my own perspective.
Do you think you will ever stop dancing?
No, dance is gonna be something that I do for the rest of my life, no matter where I am, no matter what my job is. It's something so like ingrained in who I am that no matter what, I'm gonna be dancing forever. And that's honestly my ultimate dream, is just me having my speaker, having music, and having myself to dance. That's really all I need.